joint is like, you might throw up fast. It's like, you definitely gonna get out and your neck gonna hurt fast. It's like, damn, nigga, you ain't had to do all that fast. Honestly, like, this is the first car that's ever made me, like, fully, like, it's not even a contemplation at that point. Like, if I could sell my G and get one, I would. Like, Audi did something right. You did something right, Kyle. You did something good. This joint is scary. Scary as fuck. You said it's making 530 wheel?
Yeah, it's like 530 wheel.
How much torque?
It's a good question. I think it's around 490 with torque.
490? Damn.
You know, it's crazy. All them passes we was doing earlier, I had it in the individual mode. I didn't have it even in dynamic.
What's dynamic?
It's basically like the sportiest.
Damn.
But
so what's the difference between individual?
Individual is custom. You can customize everything. So the way I have my individual setup, I have sport steering, sport motor, exhaust valves open.
Damn.
But I have the suspension on comfort. So like I drive around.
So it's like, is it like magnetic?
Yeah, it's mag ride height.
Oh, okay.
So like going over bumps like that, if I was in dynamic, you'll feel a lot harder because I have adjustable springs.
Damn, that's tough.
It's got lower suspension, so with the lower suspension, even in comfort, it's still a little stiff. You know what I mean? So if I have it in dynamic, it's like OC stiff. So that's why I kind of leave it in individual. But when I'm at like the drag racing or something like that, or roll racing, I leave it in. I put it back in dynamic so it can be more tight suspension.
Right.
More for street racing.
Put the power down. Yeah.
But when we did those launches earlier, everything was in dynamic. So when was in comfort. So when if we were in dynamic, it would have been a lot better. Well, not a lot better, but it might have helped a little bit.
Damn. And those still felt like I was getting pushed back in my seat.
Yeah.
Takes off. Oh my god, yo. You see how fast this motherfucker is? 2 seconds. 2 fucking seconds. God damn. Yo. This is almost not street legal. Like, if I was a cop, nah. Shit. Yo, we were just doing 60 miles an hour, bro. This thing knows no chill. It knows no boundaries. It knows no limits. It knows no feds.
What's the feds?
Nah, hell no. Shit, you worried if it was?
Not really.
I've never been more comfortable in my life.
Yeah, that was one of the things I thought of, because I really don't be with all like that running from the police stuff and everything, but when I was in this joint, I was like, bro, there's no way in hell, no.
They
are even gonna see me in 3 seconds. I'm gonna be gone.
Literally, if I was a cop, I'm turning my lights off. I'm like, bro, you got it, bro. Like,
them dudes are in non-tuned cars. Like, there's no way. I don't care what they drive.
Even the top of the line cop car, like, it's turn the lights off, bro. Like, if you got nothing but open road, come on, bro. Like, you wasting tax dollars at this point.
Well, you felt the brake boost, but I don't want to do it. Remember, because we did it that day when we did all the 60-130s. Because I think you were like the first person I let once I had tuned it on 85 and all that. I mean, Quan did because I was at the shop and I tuned it.
Well, you can do it from your computer?
Yeah, that's why I got that joint. So I could tune wherever, but it's not like the G where you can just flip the maps.
Right.
So you have to reflash it anytime you switch your fuel and stuff. So I keep the laptop with me when I'm in the car, and
tune, like you send everything like to your tuner?
Nah, so it's like a custom. It's a cookie cutter tune, right? So it's off the shelf. So this tune was already developed by Unitronic, right? So when these cars first come out, they were playing. They had probably their own shop car, putting bolos on, making tunes. So they have tunes for like every level of modding. So that's why I said
presets.
Right. So I'm stage 1 plus E85. They have a stage 1 plus. They have a stage 1 E85, stage 1 93, and they have a 100 octane stage 1.
So they basically did everything that you could do before you could do it, and then set it. And it's like, all right, if you did it, then here you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So right now I'm stage 1 plus E85. The next level is stage 2, but that's why I said I can't just do injectors, or I can't just do downpipe, because it's not like I can put injectors in here and just get a custom tune. Like I can't do that. So like I have to go for their tune. So what they did next was both of those, and that was their stage 2 tune. So for me to jump up to the stage 2, I need to do what they did. I need to do downpipe and injectors. I can't do one or the other. And then I can put their stage 2 tune on my car. But this company, Unitronic, see, it's not like the G community, right? In the G community, you got tuners. Like you got, just right here, you got Sam, Quan. Like, these cars are so rare, it's not a lot of tuners that tune these.
Right.
So that's why people go with the company tunes, because there's not a lot of dudes doing custom code tuning.
And if their word, like, reputation isn't.
If a dude like Sam could sit down and really like just like if he owned this car, for instance, and he downloaded the software and he started tuning himself, yeah, he could make a lot of money, because there is no one guy like Monsef, right? Admin is like the go-to
monopoly.
with the G's, right? Everyone knows when you have a G, you join any Infinity group, admin tuning is like 9 times out of 10 people will say, oh, just go to admin.
Right.
There is no guy like that with these cars. I mean, there is a guy, it's Hank, but the software he uses requires you to upgrade your ECU, and it costs $7,000, not including the tune. That's just the ECU. And so it's like very few people do that. Like most people, like me, like I'm not paying $7,000 for ECU. I'm just gonna go to Unitronic, who already had a car, did all the tunes, and they charge me $900 and I get a tune.
I'm assuming you
and it's dialed in.
I'm assuming you would only go the $7,000 route if you were gonna like upgrade your turbos.
Correct.
Okay.
That's what people like: build a motor, upgrade turbos. It's called a Cyvex ECU. People get the aftermarket ECU. And literally, you take out the OEM ECU, you put a whole aftermarket, and he is gonna code everything. Everything has to be done, because that's the computer of the car.
Right.
He has to basically put the brains back into this. It's a blank hard drive. And he builds it from scratch. But that's what you have to do. Yeah, when you're like big.
Balls to the wall with it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
But the off-the-shelf tunes, it just depends on what they offer. Like many of those big turbos, there is Unitronic that is tuned.
They'll support it.
Yeah, they have a tune already for it. So what they do is they sponsor people. So like there was this new turbo that I want to get. It's a hybrid turbo. It came out. Like November last year. And this guy I follow on YouTube, he was one of the first people to get it. But he's tuned by Unitronic. He doesn't have a custom. It's not like he can just get a car with Sam for a month and say, hey, figure it out, dial it in.
Right.
So he has to get e-tuned by these guys that live in Canada. Unitronic's out of Canada. So he has to get e-tuned from these guys in Canada. So he's just waiting to get some sessions with him. So basically he's gonna have to go to a local shop, a dyno, and they're gonna just e-tune it live. But it's gonna take a while, you know. It's a brand new turbo. They gotta build a map. And
break it in.
Once he builds that map, they're gonna share it. They're gonna share it with the community. Like anybody can buy that tune. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay.
But you're basically getting another dude's tune. That's like if Sam put my tune on your car, because I was tuned before you were Sam. So it's basically like, I'm gonna sell you the tune, but this is the mods you kind of had. So these are the mods you need to get. The tune's done.
Okay, that makes sense.
But as you know, just from our experience, like your car would never be 150% dialed in unless you had a custom tune.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because your car and my tune. Yeah, because your motor's health and everything isn't the same as mine, or your sensors and everything, the readings you're getting from yours.
So there's some margins of, you know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to do that sometimes. So like I was having a fueling issue, right? that last pull upstairs, it cut a little bit. It's doing fuel cuts upstairs. And it only does it when we're in the cold, when it's cold outside. But it does do that up top.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, if I did another one, like on the way back, if I do a pull, I'll show you.
Okay.
But it's so much better. It was doing it a lot. And I was getting misfires, and it said my car was running lean.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and it was getting fuel cuts. The fuel literally is cutting. The engine's running with no fuel.
Oh, no.
It's very dangerous. So,
yeah, that's how you detonate, right?
Right. So that's why, like, I've been trying to resolve my fueling issue because I was afraid it was gonna blow the motor. And they have a good customer service. So like, they didn't give me like they didn't like do a dyno day with me, but I told them what issues I was experiencing, and they gave me a special file. They said try this, and I don't know if they turned down the timing or gave it more fuel. I don't know what they did, but I data logged on their software so they can see my data logs. I just drove around the street and data logged, and they gave me a new tune. So they did do that, but yeah, Jeezy, you almost gave me Jeezy.
Bro, what? Go ahead, bro.
Hey, you want some? You want rice? Oh, he ain't looking. You gonna get gat.
Yeah, I sure was. Like, take your old ass home. Yeah. How do you like the tires, by the way? I forgot to ask. I saw when you did that one pull coming off the exit and I'm like, yeah. All right, Super, you out. You getting caught out first, Super. That was in the third. Damn. Damn.
Them first three.
Sweet. Back. Oh, man. Huh? You said the M5 gonna beat you. I've always liked those. Over here. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know, Kyle. That thing took a little too long to turn on. Yeah, you got it, man. You got this, man. That was like, come on. I told you, Jeezy, yeah.